Yes, hello guys, welcome to Sporting and Out. And today we'll be talking about the NPFL, the Nigeria Premier Football League. What do you think about the Nigeria Premier Football League this season?
Yes, before we start, I'd like to say if you have not subscribed, please do that right now. Subscribe, share, because after this video, there's a surprise for you. So for me, this particular match week 17, the games did not just enter. Some teams that are expected that will win games were not just giving me the joy and of delivering those particular wins. And this season in general has actually been an up and down season. We've seen some teams, three teams in particular, changing that
Shuffled
number
number
one
one. Yeah.
position. That's Nasarawa had it, Ikorodu City had it. It's just looking like I think Spotify, Apple Music, where artists just want to just get to number one to just screenshot. And now we see Rivers United now on top. What do you think as well?
Yeah, for me, I think one team has been distinctive this season. They are in the CAF Champions League. That's Coach Finidi George side. That's the Rivers United. They've tried a lot this season, and we actually said something at the beginning of the season. We talked about our top three teams. That will be the only team that is in the top three right now. It's Nasarawa that I didn't even think will be in the top three, but I chose Ikorodu City. I chose Rivers
Rivers
United,
United.
and also Remo Stars. But Remo Stars have been having their ups and downs this season, and it's they just want to stay in the league. That I think that's what Remo Stars are playing for. But it has been a solid season. It has been a wonderful season for teams in the NPFL. Rivers United currently topping the table with one game outstanding. Let's go to the results for match date 17. Bender Insurance held Enugu Rangers on a 1-1 draw. That was on Saturday, December 13, 2025. Then on Sunday, a lot of games was played, and that's on Sunday, 14th of December 2025. Barau FC were defeated by Shooting Stars, the Oluyole boys, 1-0. Kun Kalifat were defeated by Abia Warriors at home. That game ended 1-0. Bayelsa United defeated Remo Stars 2-1. Remo Stars have been getting a lot of defeats this season. Eyimba of Aba defeated Kwara United 3-1. Warri Wolves held Kano Pillars on a 0-0 draw. I think Kano Pillars have tried to maintain that their solid ways this season, because we saw they were dunked 3 points at the beginning of the season, and immediately after, I've been saying it, immediately after they defeated the Ikorodu City, they got that momentum back. One question I need to ask: do you think Kano Pillars can get off the relegation zone this season?
Yes, definitely. Kano Pillars are a team that you cannot put down to their backs. They are a team that I expect to get far in this competition because NPFL is something that we need, even if it's that we don't even need any other team. Kano Pillars for the northern side is a side that we really need in that side because they have a lot of fan base and
Yes.
they have projection. They are a team that we know what happened at the beginning of the reason for them being dunked for it, but it's the love and passion that the fans have for the team. That's why they're actually having that issue
And
every single season.
they always bring revenue, because we know RFI Hausa is actually supporting the team, their team jersey.
Yeah,
And you
they
see
had Rambo the last
Rambo the
time
last
now.
time, we know their sporting manager, that's Ahmed Musa, is one key player in the Nigerian squad, and also is also doing a lot of ambassadorship. I saw I think last week I saw he signed a deal, or he partnered with Milo, a brand, Milo. They want to do like for malnutrition, nutrition of kids. Ahmed Musa was part of the influencers and influential people that were added to that campaign. And let's go back to the results. Niger Tornadoes defeated El Kanemi Warriors 3-0. Plateau United held Nasarawa United former table toppers on a 0-0 draw. That's what brought them back to the number 2 spot and took Rivers United to the number 1 spot. Then on Monday, December 15th, 2025, Rivers United defeated Wiki Tourist. That's the newly promoted Wiki Tourist. They defeated them 1-0. Then the match of let's just say of the week, that's Ikorodu City and Castina United ended 0-0. What do you think about the fixtures? Let's just go to one of the matches of the week. That's the Eastern Derby. That's Kun Kalifat were defeated by Abia Warriors.
Yes, it just shows that Abia Warriors are like one side that are very, very, very strong in the game. Kun Khalifat's new side coming to the league, they're just being shown that this is not for the small boys. Like I say, you go back to where they come from. And Kun Khalifat's a very good side. Unfortunately, they were defeated by Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors finished in the top of the table last
Yes.
time around, and they I think they finished
They
third.
finished third, yeah.
Yeah, they
Last season.
finished third. They went to the continent, but unfortunately, the continent swallowed them, and they could not come out of their confederations group. So for me, I'm actually going to say they are the better side. They will always be the better side. And even if you look at this season, there was a time that we're talking about Abia Warriors being in the top 3
Yes.
this season.
Yes.
If you look at the top 4 of the beginning of the season, we're seeing Ikorodu City and
They are
Abia
currently
Warriors
sitting fourth on the table
yeah,
right now.
so we can actually say that they are not a side that we should actually just put that a new side, Kun Kalifat, will get a defeat or a win.
Yeah, but for me,
over them.
I think it's a surprise for me. Kun Kalifat not winning this game because I know the crowd of Kun Kalifat, their fan base is actually one thing that is distinctive in that
Yeah.
derby, because you will know, yes, it's the Eastern Derby. They want to bring a lot of fans. That's
But don't you think that they are sharing fans? Because both teams are Eastern sides.
Yes.
So you can say that the same people are the ones that are supporting. Because now we hear that there are sometimes that it happens when in the West now, I can support Shooting Stars just because they are from the West.
Yes.
I can also support Ikorodu City because they are from the West.
West.
I can also support Remo Stars because they are from the Southwest. I was very happy when Remo Stars won the league last season. Yes, because definitely there's no how you tell me that Abia Warriors and Kun Kalifat are not sharing fans.
Yeah, for me, it's an Eastern Derby, and you say some people, they're like, it's Abia versus the Imo side, and we tend to see a lot of things happening there, and a lot of people will be like, I want to support my state. Now this is the state I'm from. This is who I'm. Whether you are from that state or not, you support the state. And we have seen a lot of things happen in Kun Khalifa games. A lot of dignitaries always come to watch.
Yeah, it's just like the
games.
Enyimba game. We see governor of Anambra State always come for sometimes come for the Enyimba game. Even we see Nwan Kokwanu, their sporting director, as well, always show up for some of their matches.
Let's talk about one other game. That's Bayelsa United versus Remo Stars. Bayelsa United defeated Remo Stars 2-1.
Remo Stars have not been good away from home. I think their focus this season, they've been defeated at home sometimes, but I think their focus this season is win at home and just keep the table. That's
Yes.
don't go down to the bottom 4, because
stay in the league.
I think there's now an identity for the bottom 4 now, because I think the identity now is for the Kun Khalifa, the newly promoted sides, and 2 others to actually take the bottom spot. Once Remo Stars can see number 13, 14, they are actually okay this season because they've won the league, and that was the only thing they were looking for.
Yes, you said something. You made a very valid point. They've won the league already, and I think they are trying to just reset their team. Because we know, if you look at the Remo Stars team right now, if you look at half of the team are new.
Yeah.
They are just trying to bring up new boys, integrate them to the team. That team bonding, and another factor is the fact that I think due to the renovation of the Ikene Stadium, they are going to play. They are playing their games at MKO Abiola Stadium, and I think that's also another thing. They are playing away from home. It's just like playing
Home away from home.
home away from home. They are in their state, but they are playing in another stadium. Just like let's just say if you are saying Ikorodu City should go and be playing at the national stadium.
Yeah, but for me, Ikorodu City are like that because they are called Ikorodu City. So everyone expects them to be playing in
In Ikorodu.
Ikorodu.
Yeah.
But we see them they are playing at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. That's the Onikon Stadium.
Yes.
So we can actually say that are they also playing home away from home? Because but I think for me, Mobolaji Johnson Arena is the best place for them to play. But speaking on Mobolaji Johnson Arena and the Ikorodu City, let's quickly talk about Ikorodu City's game against Katsina United.
Yeah, for me, the Ikorodu City's game against Katsina United, that game, like we said at the beginning of the show, it was a little bit underwhelming. We saw a lot of players were meant to take a lot of chances to score goals. That game ended goalless 0-0. It was a tough one. We saw some chances missed from both ends. That's the Katsina side and the Ikorodu side. I saw a lot of attacking from the Ikorodu side. A goal even got into the net, but it was marked as offside because I saw there was a fan or a journalist as actually sitting down beside me. I was like, that even if he looped the ball in, it won't get into the net. But we were like, that ball entered the net now. And it was like, really, the ball entered. I was like, this guy actually used passion to push the ball in, but and it was marked as offside. I think yes, it
Yeah,
was a
but for
clear
me
offside
that
there.
offside was a clear offside, but it was after the whistle, so everyone has stopped. So that was why like the keeper didn't go for the loop. Supposing he looped the ball and the keeper was conscious, it would have actually maybe gone for the ball or caught that because that was a cheap loop. And for me, seeing that if that was counted, but me speaking on that match, I would like to say that they were relaxed. The Ikorodu side were too relaxed in that particular game. I don't like how they played. Very, very lackadaisical with balls. They find there are some very, very, very important things we should mention. That's improvements that happened. Kelechi is back.
Yes.
Definitely. So let's quickly talk about that man, Kelechi.
Yeah, Big Kele, like they call him, Kelechi, being back for the squad. It was we first saw him in training. I was like, what's going on? Kelechi is really back. He has missed a lot of games. His co-players have missed him. The pitch itself has missed him. We saw he prayed for close to 5 minutes before getting
Getting on the
on the
pitch.
pitch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was actually a good one seeing Kelechi back, top defensive midfielder. It's a good one for him. We have to give him a clap. And he
Yeah.
had a top performance in this game.
Yeah, Kelechi, well deserved. What about a player called Waliu?
Walio, he has showed that captain
Captain, yeah.
qualities. He has been doing well for the team and not just for himself. I think Walio is playing more like to get the abroad shirts because we know most of these Nigerian players, a lot are playing right
Yeah.
now just to
Now
get
Ayomide
to the
Code is
world
now
shirt.
is it Ayomide Code that got signed of recent?
That's Shola Adelani.
Shola Adelani, yes. Shola Adelani just got signed to an international club, and we know what Ikorodu City are benefiting from that particular deal. Quickly, we've talked about Kelechi, Bikele, and Waliu. Let's now talk about the underwhelming performance from Arumala.
The underwhelming performance from Arumala. I was on the stand. I was on the at the media corner, and I was like, this guy should be passing his balls. He should do more, do well to pass the balls. When you get to the box and you
Yeah,
know you can't score a goal, just pass it to somebody that can get it into the
yeah.
net. I think the whole. I won't really blame Joseph Arumala a lot for this game. I would just say everybody played in this game. They tried their best. They can't do more than themselves, but I think they could have done better.
For me, Arumala was marked a lot. He's a player that everybody already knows that he used to dribble. So everybody they used to play that you can't get to me because I think there are some defenders that are like Arumala cannot dribble me now, and he will now be like, okay, me self I will can't dribble you. So and he focuses more on dribbles. No, it's not that he focuses more on dribbles. He focused more on dribbles in this game than how to cross the balls. Uche too made that error.
Yeah.
Uche was not really crossing his balls as well, very well in this particular game.
Also, what do you think about the Castina goalkeeper? I think he made a lot of saves in that game, and
And also he was wasting time. The guy wasted a lot of time that he even had to collect a yellow card. Like what's going on? If
he
you
wasn't the only one. I think most of the players
their
from the
captain too,
Castina side wasted a lot of time.
a
You
lot
just
of
see
time.
them falling to the ground. I think it needs. I was saying something. I was telling a fellow journalist that they need to introduce the 8 seconds rule to Nigeria, whereby if you don't play your ball at the appropriate time, you'll get a corner. For I think this rule needs to be implemented because we are seeing a lot of teams, players falling down, and then move the game, stretch the game
Yeah.
at let's
They
just
had
say
to play
for what,
first
eight
half. First half had to play 5 minutes
5 minutes,
extra.
second
Second
half
half
8 minutes
8 minutes.
extra time. I think it needs to be looked into. Even that 8 minutes was even just a tip of the iceberg. I think more minutes needed to be added. Like if you can waste time and they had
Yeah.
like 13 minutes, you know
Yeah.
that yes, it's for the time you wasted. So I think measures need to be put in place
Yes.
for that. And yes, I think the NPFL have been doing a great job. The
Yeah.
Nigerian league has improved, and we're seeing improvement in this league.
Yeah. So quickly before we move on now, what about Atata?
Michael Arteta, solid performance. He has been doing a lot. He has not been playing for quite for weeks because most of the away games it doesn't keep sometimes. But I think this should be his eighth clean sheet of the
Yeah.
season. He's a solid goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper.
I saw there. I think one thing I need to applaud is their goalkeeper trainers. Those men are actually putting in the work to make these goalkeepers one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And
Yeah.
you come to look at it, this guy called Michael Atata might only God knows if he'll still be in the league
By
by
next
next
season.
season because other countries will be scouting for him, other clubs will be scouting for him,
Yeah.
and I've seen a lot of. If you notice, Ikorodu City have used 3 goalkeepers this season, and all 3 goalkeepers have clean sheets.
Yeah.
So you
So
look at the fact that it's not just Atata that is doing the work. So if they put it's just showing you that if they put any goalkeeper in between the sticks, they will definitely get a clean sheet.
yeah. All right. All right. I think Atata is one of the best goalkeepers in the NPFL this season. I don't think he's one of the best. I think he's the best this season. Let's quickly move on to the table. Match day 17 of the 2025-2026 season. And we have at number one Rivers United, at number one with 33 points. Kwara United, number two with 31 points. Ikorodu City, number three with 29 points. And those are the continental positions, except someone wins the FA Cup, the President's FA Cup, to join that particular list. They will now start moving to number four, Abia Warriors. Abia Warriors that got the last continental position last season, and that was their first time that they were going to the continent. Although it was just for experience, and we know that they are actually still fighting for this position, and they are on 27 points this season with number four. Number five, Niger Tornadoes with 26 points. I think this season is very, very tough. Is a season that we should actually look out for. You can't know who is going to go to the
Yeah.
continent until the last day of this particular season. Rangers International number six with 26 points. We also have Shooting Stars Sports Club, that's the Oluyole Boys, with 26 points. We have Eyimba FC number 8 with 23 points. Warri Wolves number 9 with 23 points. Bayelsa United number 10 with 23 points. Katsina United that held Ikorodu City on a 0-0 draw. They are on number 11 with 22 points. Remo Stars number 12 with 22 points. You see that Remo Stars still has the chance of moving top, because if teams start to play, if we get to the second half of the table, we can even see Remo Stars even meeting up with the top three positions if they keep winning their games. But we now move on to number 13. We have Kwara United They are on 21 points. We have Wiki Tourist. They are on 21 points on number 14 position. Number 15, we have Bendel Insurance, and they are on 20 points. And we have number 16, Plateau United. They are on 19 points. I don't think even 19 is even far from the top. They still have a chance of moving forward. And number 17, starting with the relegation
Relegations.
battle, that's El Kanemi Warriors. They have 19 points. Then Kun Khalifat FC have 17 points. They are number 18. And number 19, we have Barawu FC, and they have 17 points. And the last on the table is Kano Pillars. They have 13 points. And we also see that Kano Pillars docked 3 points and 3 goals for infraction this season. I don't think there's any much to say in this particular one. But what do you think about the table?
Yeah, the table. I'm not surprised about the relegation zone. Just a little bit surprised about some teams that are not really doing well. That's Remo Stars. Remo Stars took the league last season, and but you said something. It's at the second half of the season that we will know the true like fighters of the league. And let's just see what's going to happen at the second half of the table.
All right. Before we talk about the next match fixtures, let's quickly talk about this three set of news. Then we'll talk about and end the show. So let's now quickly talk about Shooting Stars manager. That's Aweruru, Coach Nuruddin Aweruru. He has coached 50 games in the NPFL. That's 24 wins, 12 draws, and 14 losses. What do you think about this man's career?
Yes, Coach Awero came coming from
Ikorodu
Ikorodu
City, yeah.
City. He won a lot of games. He took them to the fourth position in the NPFL last season, and coming to the Shooting Stars this season, he has done his best. He has winning 24 games, drawing 12 games, and losing
Just
14.
14, yeah.
It's actually a good record for him as a coach, coming from a team that
Yeah.
was coming from the NNL,
And he's the one that even coached them from the
from the
NNL to
NNL
the
to the
NPFL.
NPFL, and having 50 career plays as a coach
Yes, yeah.
is actually a good one for him.
Yes, a very good one. Congratulations, Coach Awe Ruru. Let's now move on to another Western side. That's Remo Stars. And this is about their new player, Victor Mboma. He has 9 appearances, 686 minutes played, and he has 6 goals. And he's a new player for the team.
Yeah, he's a new player for the team. It's just showing you that star quality from him. Even if Remo Stars might not be playing very well this season, but he's scoring those goals. He's among those highest goal scorers. 6 goals this season. He's showing you that spectacular work and that work that he's doing this season.
Yes, what about Eyimba's Chidera Michael? Is setting a place in the top flight. He has made 13 appearances for the Eyimba side, and he has 5 goals and 1 assist. Chidera.
13 appearances.
Yeah.
That's showing that good work from the players. I think it's new players season. This is the season of new players. Joseph Arumala as well, a new player for the Ikorodu side.
Yeah.
Coming up, I think the new players are trying to play to stay in the league. Like I said, I made mention of Joseph Arumala, Victor as well for Remo Stars, and this beautiful performance from Chidera. And let's go to the match fixtures for the next game for match week 18, and it's going to be played on the 21st of December 2025, starting from 4 o'clock. So Abia Warriors will be taking on Warri Wolves. El Kanemo Warriors will be taking on Aimba of Aba. Kano Pillars will be taking on Plateau United. That's I think a northern derby as well. Kwara United will be taking on Bayelsa United. Nasarawa United will be taking on Barawu FC. Enugu Rangers International will be taking on Ikorodu City. Let's see what's going to happen there, because Coach Fidelis Ilechukwu's side will be playing against Ikorodu City. We'll see what's going to happen, which magic is going to happen there. Then Remo Stars will be taking on Bendel Insurance. Bendel Insurance are fond of getting late winners. They did it against Eimba of Aba. Let's see what's going to happen at the Remo Star Stadium. So Shooting Stars will be taking on Niger Tornadoes. Wiki Tourists will be taking on Kun Kalifat, and Castina United will be taking on Rivers United. Let's talk about some of these games. So we're talking about Enugu Rangers versus Ikorodu City.
Enugu Rangers in Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City are away, so there's no much pressure. They just need to pick up a point.
Yeah.
For me, or a win. Enugu Rangers are a tough is a tough side anytime for the Ikorodu side. But I think Ikorodu City has a chance of winning.
But based on the momentum of Ikorodu City and the draw they got the last time, I think they will want to win more games this
Yeah.
season.
And this is not a game where you play your team B.
Yeah.
I think they should travel with a lot of their
Yeah,
senior men.
yes.
Kelechi should travel because I think Kelechi should travel. Arumala must travel. This is a game that you need to win. You need to win to stay top.
I think I just want to ask one question about one of the players of Ikorodu City that I just remembered. That's Musa Malik. We have not seen him in action after that
Nose.
his head injury
Yeah.
that he got during a game. He played the next game after that, but after that we have not seen him. We just hope to see Musa Malik really soon on the pitch. Maybe probably might play in the next game. Who knows? And also one other game I will be talking about is Kano Pillars versus Plateau United.
Kano Pillars, Plateau United. Kano Pillars at home. They are getting their momentum back. They've won 2 games. They won 2 games back to back and drew one. So we can actually say that they are a side that people are now fearing. People just you don't want to get to meet Kano Pillars at this moment. So Kano Pillars definitely. I'm actually seeing them win this.
Yeah, for me, I see them winning this one because this even at home. They are going to be home in this
Yeah,
game.
but it's home away from home.
Uh,
They were taken to another
yes. So,
and they are playing behind closed doors.
yeah, one last game we'll be talking about that's Wiki Tourist Kun Kalifat. Do you think, because these are two newly promoted sides, for me I would say it's going to end up a draw. What do you think about this game?
Yes, Wiki Tourist, like you mentioned, and Cook Califat are two newly promoted sides. So for me, I think it's an equal match. In the Premier League, there are some teams that you see that and say that these teams are equal to play. But in the Npfl, there's no big man, there's no small man. Those two sides, anyone can win that particular game. But there's a game I wanted to mention, and that's the game between Bayelsa United versus Kwara United. I think this game is going to be a tough game because Bayelsa United defeated Remo Stars.
Yes.
So Kwara United, they need to actually take care in that particular one because it's not going to be easy. That game, they won't get it easy. They won't get it easy at all. What do you think about Bayelsa Kwara?
So Bayelsa United versus Kwara United, I would say, given the fact that Kwara United are home, they would have that home advantage. But like you said, Bayelsa United are always getting late winners. They're like Bendel Insurance. Maybe the B is already becoming a key factor in late winners. Bayelsa United, very good side, but I think Kwara United might be edging this game because of that home advantage.
Yeah.
So we'll be ending our show today on that note. But before then, we would have to just show YouTube sent us a package, and
We'll be
unboxing it very soon. Don't forget you can bet on OneXBet using our promo code Sporting and Out, SPORTINANDOUT Sporting and Out. Once you just go to their website, click on the register button, use our promo code Sporting and Out, you can get up to 300% bonus using our promo code. Don't forget, this ad is 18 plus. If you are not 18, please don't bet, and please bet responsibly. Don't go use money where be say you want use do Christmas. Hey, don't go use and bet.
For your house rent.
All right, and bet responsibly. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.